Hello, hello. Welcome to game number 3. Got H3 this time, another Civ that's quite nice to play. We're playing on Hill and Dale, I believe. So we actually got the same opponent as the last game. Usually opponents play roughly the same. Especially at higher elo, you will run into the same opponents pretty often, right? So based on last game, he was going pretty heavy on the units. He went like really early. He ate so fast. He went early stable on archery range and barracks and everything. Like he went triple comp. So I'm kind of expecting him to do something like that again. But you have to see it, right? Like you can't just guess. But at least I like to think about it a little bit like that. So I'm trying to put my prelate in a spot where he would inspire both the gold and the food fills. It seems like that's his spotlight there. Everything is in range. So I usually, when I play H3, I try to put the sheep on the side of the gold, so that you can put your prelate like that and you don't have to walk back and forth. Or if you don't walk back and forth, you would just have your gold fills not buffed up. So there's a couple options to play, right? Like you could just make units in H2 again, like I did last game. You can also castle for the relics. You could even maybe go Burgrave. So, like I said earlier, Knights Templar is a civ that I don't know much about, and I had a better player than me say that you can't go Burgrave against them for whatever reason. Like, I imagine they have some kind of counter. But I didn't ask more than that. I don't know what it is. I know they get some unique units in H3, so I imagine it's to do with H3. I don't think you have like an H2 counter like Malians or something. Yeah, so this is kind of decision time, and I don't like any of the Aachen spots that much, so I just go mine work, and I figured out to go castle. So when I go castle, I like to grab 42 stone without a mining camp, so that if he puts pressure, then I can get arrow slits, and arrow slits combined with emergency repair kind of holds anything in H2. And if you were to go like something like Rams, that's gonna take him too long. So I want to get on these deer really early, because if he starts putting pressure, then I'm gonna have to fall back to my TC, right? Like, I want to get the exposed food first and then the safe food later. So I think I should get off sheep here and just fully commit to the deer. And I'm using the mill as a drop-off point for the stone. So now I have arrow slits in the bank if I ever want to get it. Training a second prelate because yeah, one isn't enough for all these vills, and the prelate is more valuable than a vill in terms of what it does. And also obviously because I'm not going Aachen, so there's no spot to put my prelate inside. Okay, so one bit lower for the gold and one a bit higher for the deer, and everything should be getting expired. Just chopping some wood so I can afford a tower. But my plan here is to go H3, and yeah, I'm a bit late on scouting him. But for now I'm expecting him to be building a stable. He's got those dudes that I can't deal with this game because of not going H2. And he has the stable, not mining too much gold. So my gold is safe. I'm gonna have arrow slits tower. Those dares are like somewhat safe. it's at least very hard for him to just go and deny it. I have prelates to heal up. My village is gonna attack. It's in TC range somewhat. So at least for now it's gonna be safe for a while. And if he shows up with like a big army, then I can just fall back to the sheep. So we're just kinda gathering up the castle age. These sort of things, by the way, is always, for me, always without a build order. Just kinda winging it. Kinda putting my vills where I think it makes sense. So my scouting info is quite bad this game. I know he has a stable, but I don't know if he's made like a single horseman or made like many, or don't really know what he's up to. So I don't really have too much intel on what's going on. I should really be microing my scout towards his base here. It's a bit of a mistake on my end. But I decided I'm gonna go burger. Start to kill him. And maybe I will figure out what the counter is that people were talking about. So I'm already getting my ranged armor so that I can dive his base. Yeah, the scouting is all pretty bad. Like, I should not be on the side here. I think it's quite a big mistake. Should just be worried about what he's doing, trying to figure that out. Would also make it easier to choose between a Burgrave or Regnets. What I like about having the mine work and the double prelate is that you can pick up relics easier. So not too much going on, just playing a macro game so far. Considering going Burgrave, it'll will shoot into action pretty fast. Trying to keep some wood for maybe a monastery. And also the second ranged armor. Okay, so we see double archery range again. So it seems like he's playing some sort of feudal. Yeah, we see an archer. There's could also been ready already for if he hits castle age to make a counter, but I mean, I assume that's it as crossbows. But he's heading forward, so instead of me attacking him, which I was going to do right now, I'll just let him come to me. And he has a decent army here. So archers just tickle men at arms, right? Like, I have double ranged armor. He's gonna be on 5 or 6 attack. And I'm gonna be on like 6 ranged armor. So the archers do 1 damage a shot. I would be attacking him right now, but since he's doing this, I'm just like, there's no reason for me to fight yet. Like, let him do his mistake, basically. Let him build up his stuff. None of these rams are gonna get anything done, so I'm just chilling here, waiting for him to arrive. Farming some relics, maybe a sacred site. Okay, he's really going ham on the rams. But my army is just miles stronger than his. Macro, quite clean, I guess. Not many resources in the bank. Well, here he comes, and I'm gonna greet him. And like 15 men at arms with a lot of upgrades, yeah. Game's over. So not the most not the most fun game, I guess. I don't know what happened there. Oh, yeah, the replay ended. So yeah, not too much to say. My strategy is hard counted his, so kind of just ended on the spot. I would clean that up and go to his base and kill him. So that's it for game 3, and I'll see you in game 4.